in line with the powers given to me by Article 1521 and 1525B of the Constitution and Sections 12 of the Office of the Attorney General's Act, decided to dismiss with immediate effect all the Cabinet Secretaries and Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya, of the Cabinet of...
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your always great support. As we speak, William Ruto has finally dissolved his cabinet. And this is not going to affect the office of Musalia Mudavadi and the office of the Deputy President. And so 21 of these cabinet ministers, their offices are vacant as we speak. This just come after just a few minutes. William Ruto has decided to follow the instructions that were given, or rather it was given by the Gen Zs during the demonstration. And this has been a push that has been there since William Ruto decided to withdraw the Finance Bill 2024. And this is William Ruto dissolving his cabinet.
The withdrawal of the Finance Bill, which will require a review and reorganization of our budget and fiscal management, have brought us to an inflection point. Upon reflection, listening keenly to what the people of Kenya have said, and after a holistic appraisal of the performance of my cabinet and its achievements and challenges, I have today, in line with the powers given to me by Article 1521 and 1525B of the Constitution and Sections 12 of the Office of the Attorney General's Act, decided to dismiss with immediate effect all the Cabinet Secretaries and Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya, of the Cabinet of Kenya, except the Prime Cabinet Secretary and Cabinet Secretary for Secretary and Cabinet Secretary for Foreign Affairs and Diaspora Affairs. And of course, the office of the Deputy President is not affected in any way. I will immediately engage in extensive consultations across different sectors and political formations and other Kenyans, both in public and private, with the aim of setting up a broad-based government that will assist me in accelerating and expediting the necessary, urgent, and irreversible implementation of the program that we have, including other radical measures and programs to deal with the burden of debt, to explore raising domestic resources and revenues, expanding job opportunities, eliminating wastage, and
I told you here very clear that the pressure that Gen Zs are having was so little than the movement of Azimio. Some people thought like, I never knew what I was saying. I told you here, you cannot compare the movement of the Gen Zs and the movement of the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition. Despite of Azimio fighting also their fight, reaching and driving them into dialogue, we as Gen Zs, we never wanted any kind of dialogue. The only thing we wanted, dissolve the cabinet, fire all corrupt individuals in this Kenya Kwanza government, restructure all the broken system in your government. And so the message of Gen Zs were very clear. And even we told William Ruto, if you are not going to dissolve your cabinet, mark it. We are going to storm the street and to ensure that these arrogant cabinet ministers must go. And now because we have won the withdrawal of Finance Bill 2024, we have warned about the dissolvement of the cabinet. Now we are going after the county government. After county government, we are going to police officers. It is bit by bit, bit by bit. And I told you here, hapa hakuna kumasaidiana. It is time to resolve the issues of our country. Our parents wamepigania sana hii nchi yetu, and we recognize that. But now, we as Gen Zs, we have no time for dialogue. We do not have time for handshake. We have time to push for transformation of the leadership of our country. That is it. And already we are winning. We are winning without even involving and storming State House and to have a dialogue with William Ruto in State House. We are winning this. I'm telling you. And now that we have won several things about Finance Bill, about how William Ruto has dissolved his cabinet, we are going to county government and these elected leaders. These are members of parliament, senators, women rep, MCS. And then after that, we are going to reclaim back our peaceful country from violent, arrogant police officers in this Republic of Kenya. And we are going to start with the heads of the police officers. We want a country that is so peaceful, a country that listens to the people and not to listen to the arrogant leadership. And so this transformation that we are continuing with is a transformation that is going to benefit us all. Be it you in Kenya Kwanza, Azimio, or Gen Z. This country is for all of us. And so those cabinet ministers, let them go and relax. I'm sympathizing with those who were elected and resigned, and now they were appointed the cabinet ministers. And now, because they have been fired, I don't know what next for them. I sympathize with people like Kipchumba Murkomen. He was elected the senator of Elgeyo Marakwet. But now, after being appointed the CS of Transport, Road and Infrastructure, they failed William Ruto, and now I don't know how they're going to be. These people are so arrogant. They were so arrogant. Ni watu walikuwa na wivu nini, walikuwa na kiburi sana. And that is why we are saying the time is now. If it is not now, then never. That is our language. If it is not now, never. And so those who are feeling like that the pressure of the Gen Zs is too much, it is too much because we are going to ensure that those leadership that we are going to have, they are going to be accountable. That is what we are saying. They must be accountable. Hakuna language ingine hapo. And so wengine wanadhani kwamba sasa wakikuwa fired ati watarudi. Hakuna kurudi, hatutaki hao. Na kama kuna mtu yeyote atarudishwa hapo, now ndi among those individuals ambao wamekuwa fired today, na warudi tena tuko kwa barabara. Hatutaki michezo na hii nchi. And so William Ruto is having time to transform the country. And if he's not going to transform, then we are on the streets. This is not about 2027. Sisi tunaongelea saa hii. Hakikisha watu mama mboga wanashughulikiwa, bodaboda wanashughulikiwa, viongozi ambao watafanya corruption, they must go home. They must go home. And there is no other way forward. It is just, please, let them go home. So the movement continues. I know sometimes some people sold us fear that Gen Z hiyo movement yenu itaisha. Wacha nikuulize, since Gen Z wameanza maandamano, how many things tumewin? Finance bill chini, cabinet chini, MPs chini. Now we want IBC Rudy to recall all these members of parliament. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Is it a right decision for William Ruto to dissolve his government? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till you meet in another video.